I was watching this interview with this guy. He was talking about how cigarette candy for kids is a way for the businesses to implant something in your subconscious that it's good to smoke cigarettes, even though it's candy at the time. But he said as you grow up and get to the age where you can actually go buy cigarettes for yourself, that you're going to be reaching for the same pack that you remember when you was a kid, if you were, playing with the cigarette candy and whatnot. But they did a study over a period of time, and they found out that to be true, that it's something that gets planted in your subconscious. You got to look at a kid, like, you got a baby, doesn't even know how to speak yet. You talk Russian around them, and they will learn Russian just by hearing it. You talk Spanish, whatever you want. Shit, you could probably talk 3 different languages to a kid, and he'll probably learn all 3. Because that's how receptive we are when we're a kid. Like, at that point, our mind is so open because we don't know shit to everything that's going on around us, from what we watch to what we hear, to everything. Now, if you're the ages of 21, 22, 23 right now, then you grew up seeing the same movies I saw, seeing the same commercials I saw, all that good shit. Now, I'm not even going to name the movies because I don't know what type of movies you watch. But go back, even to the movies that are right now. Go back to your comedy movies, to your horror movies. Go back to even your romantic comedy movies. Romantic comedy. Said that wrong. But go back to those. Every one of those movies has a scene of drinking liquor, smoking, and partying. At least one of those. And as you know, most of the times when you're drinking and smoking in the movies at a party. And those parties usually take place on what? The weekends. Now you gotta understand this. The cigarette companies, they make millions, billions of dollars. If they're smart enough to think of that, why wouldn't, the club industry or the alcohol industry try to do that to you? Shit, even the cigarette industry, it goes right along with that, because that's what people do on the weekend, smoke, drink. Like, if you get a room full of 10 people, ages 21 to 25, let's say you got 10, at least 8 out of those 10 people are going to tell you what they do on the weekends is the same exact thing. Clubbing, partying, all that shit. Now, and I'm speaking from my own research, because I speak to a lot of people. I always like to know what people are doing, and I find that out myself. And is it because you're programmed to do it? I don't know, but it's just funny to see that the shit we saw growing up just affects us how we are right now. Like, we do exactly what the movies are doing growing up. I always wondered what happened if growing up the movies that were on TV weren't horror or weren't romantic comedies or weren't fucking, shit like that. What happened if there were like a movie like Gandhi or a movie like Malcolm X? Like, what kind of people would be? There wasn't no drinking or smoking in those movies. What happened if those kind of movies were being made more than the negative shit? I don't know, but I believe that the drinking and the smoking will be so much lower than what it is now. Maybe not even exist, because when I talk about the movies that I'm talking about, those kind of people don't exist, because it was that much being made back then, and it was like this much being made of negative shit. So you gotta think about that. Like, we all get programmed from a certain age, down to the clothes we wear, down to everything we do. And it's not like, we're looking at them for inspiration. It's not that. You can make up your own person by looking at somebody. You don't have to do exactly what they're doing. And of course, you might think it's fun at the time, the weekend shit. Drinking, smoking, and all that shit. But why is it when everybody hits that age of 30, 35, it slows down so much? What, it's not fun anymore? Or some people might say, it's because you're old and you don't want to. Fun is fun. You understand what I'm saying? Fun is fun. Like, something that's fun for a fucking 20-year-old should be the same kind of fun that it is for a 30-year-old. It's 10-year difference, not that much. It's not like we're saying, A 5-year-old fun is the same as a 20-year-old fun. But fun is fun. Like, why is it when we get to that age, we find it to be fun no more? Is that we get wiser? We see how much money we're spending on bullshit, on poison? Well, I just posed that question to all y'all. Just think about how much money you would be saving if you didn't do this dumb shit. And if you found something productive to do, with your time. Because you have a lot of time, shit. If you have weekends, that's 48 hours. And you people who go out on Friday, shit, you got 72 hours. What could you do with that time that would be so much more productive? How much farther will we be getting as people if we did something productive rather than do something stupid with that time? See my eyebrows? Alright, streets, hood. Wait, hold up, one more thing. I've been noticing this a lot. I gotta say this. You see these two front teeth? They like fucking bunny teeth, right? My teeth were not always like this. It's because of the car accident that I had. You see the scars right here? This is my real tooth. This is my fake tooth. It pushed down my fucking tooth right here. It pushed it down. That's why my tooth is longer. And my fake tooth, this tooth got knocked out. This is a fake tooth. They put this one in there to match this one. Because if they would have put it at the right size, this tooth would have been long as shit. So now I got bunny teeth. So I've been noticing that with the videos I recently uploaded. I had to explain it. Fucking accident. Alright, streetshood.com.